returns from an employer or covered California. Make the healthy switch and find your advantage at westernhealth.com.
Prinx Tires is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. Built for practical performance and on the long haul, Prinx delivers reliability for everyday drivers like you. Let's get to our starting 11s. Begin with Sacramento Republic, brought to you by the team and law firm. A couple of changes, a new face as well. We'll talk about that. Benitez, Desmond, Kleeman, Gurr in the back. Essel has moved up into that defensive mid role. Blake Willie, the academy product, in there as well. Dominic Vonner, Forster Ajago, Arturo Rodriguez, and the newest signing, 23-year-old, coming on from loan from Real Salt Lake out of Atlanta, Georgia, Tyler Wolf. What a great addition this youngster should be. Well, more on him as will come up a good bit. Let's talk this USL League One side. They are a dangerous side. They are led by Lee Viedman, and they've got this team rolling right now. It's up top. It's Alexandre, John Brown, Gallardo, Fernandez, Lewis, Vinyals, Mensah, Miller, Gagi, Opara, and in the net tonight, Sean Lewis, his first start of this 2026 season. Let's take a look at our player to watch. You mentioned him already. Number 16, keep an eye on him. 70 MLS appearances, over 100 at all competitions. He could be quite an addition here for Sacramento in 2026.
They want to get off to a good start in front of this home crowd. He's going to be an exciting player, getting the ball to his feet, making things happen. And then on the other side, Siobhan John Brown, very dangerous. Scored 2 games in a row. He's got a lot of speed, and he's going to be a big threat all night for Spokane.
Spokane in blue, Republic in red, and the velocity heading to the north side of the stands here, and the USL Cup is underway in Sacramento. 6 goals, their last 2 games, going back-to-back wins, both 3-1 wins for this velocity side. We watch a little bit of tape on them. They're dangerous, and they like to get out in the attack. What does Sacramento have to be aware of early here?
You really got to be careful. Maybe the counterattacks is where they're going. They're pretty expansive, dynamic, explosive up front. Just constantly being aware of where they're at. Alexandria up there, Siobhan John Brown. Gallardo is going to be occupying some higher positions as well. So I like what I saw from them. Again, we don't get to see this. Is a good thing about the USL Cup. You get to see teams from League One that you maybe haven't seen. We saw them a little bit last year. Some changes this season.
And they do have some guys with USL Championship experience as well. And unfortunately, one of their top players not going to be able to go tonight. As now velocity striving forward here, looking for an opportunity early. Gallardo to the right side, and a little bit of trouble to look to retreat backwards. As you look at Jack Denton, 2 goals on the year, dealing with a bit of a quad injury tonight. And they're going to need to rely on some of these backline guys to play in a way that they maybe not used to. As Forster Ajago, a force to be reckoned with for Sacramento. What do you like about this Republic team coming in here full strength? You've got a side ready to go out and get some points done.
It's great to see Jack Gurr back. First start of the season for him. What an impact he had midweek. Looked like leaving all the points in Brooklyn, but they managed to get 1. And it was him drawing that penalty kick late in the game. Michel Benitez was the one who slaughtered it away, but just having him back and having his impact, not only defensively solid, but just getting forward, you can just see what kind of impact he can have, and get a good partnership, hopefully going with young Tyler Wolf.
Dominic Vonner and his brilliant play as of late has earned him a start tonight for Neil Collins' side. On that left wing is a goal in regular season play. And on this right side is Alexandre. Plays into the box. Out it goes again. Mensah. And this is a little bit dicey. And a whistle comes in quickly.
And I believe it's for a handball. As that ball was delivered, Jack Gurr was the one who closed down Mensah. Dangerous play. And they like to get their fullbacks up really high. We've seen Lucky Opara on the right-hand side already getting high. Moses Mensah on this left-hand side. It's going to under free kick. Gallardo's going to go over it. And with that.
And that's another member of this Velocity team with USL Championship experience. He's in left back position tonight, but a dangerous look here for the Velocity early on.
Foster Ajago's got the near post. He's just got to make sure he gets this first.
And he gets low and heads it clear. And it will be a corner kick brought to you by Atlas Disposal. But already this Velocity team does not look to be playing scared. They're not going to just sit back and wait for the counter. They're going to try and go out and get this game. As Vignoles will take the corner here. He's played all 6 games for the Velocity in their League One schedule. Talked about the quality of this side, back-to-back trips to the finale in USL League One. Fortunately, in the USL Cup, this is their 3rd year. As Gagi tries to spin this away, back is Mensa, and Sacramento taking no chances. But have been unable to advance out of the group stage. The first year of the USL Cup, it was just the League One teams. Republic and the rest of the USL Championship added in 2025, and how good Sacramento was in that run, allowing just 2 goals that entire stretch. It was brilliant. One of those against Orange County on the road that nearly knocked Sacramento out of it. And you look at this, Adam, you almost have to win 3 games and maybe draw another. You lose one, you might be out. Arturo Rodriguez checking upfield, streaking already as Tyler Wolf slipping through, goes back to Lewis. Wolf looking in on goal! What a debut for Tyler Wolf! You talk about an instant impact. 5 minutes into his Republic career, and he's got a goal to his name.
And what a way to introduce yourself to these fans in Sacramento. And he had a lot of work to do when he received this ball, Tyler Wolf. Arturo Rodriguez gets his head up into space. Well done, Blake Willie. And it looked like the pass was just a little bit behind him. But he does the rest through the legs of the defender, Andre Lewis, and just mashes it into the bottom corner. What a finish, and what a way to mark your debut for Tyler Wolf.
6 goals, 2 assists in his time at MLS with Atlanta and RSL. Played in 4 playoff games as well. He knows what it means to step on the stage, and Arturo gave him a gift, and look at that. Spokane are probably feeling pretty good about themselves, and just in a heartbeat, everything changes, and they find themselves down a goal in the Republic, get one at home early.
Great find. Blake Willie initially putting his head in there. And Arturo, that's the guy you want on it. He creates so many opportunities. And I was going to say, it's been a bright start for Spokane, and most of the play's been in Sacramento's defensive half, but hit them on the counter-attack. Very well executed goal by the Republic. It's going to be a free kick.
Foul against Gallardo, who's on the turf, slow to get back up, but another set piece here early for Spokane, their 3rd in the first 7 minutes. A 1-0 victory for Sacramento against Spokane up in Washington in 2025 in group stage. Here's the delivery. For the follow coming, Gallardo, it's blocked by Jack Gurr, goes low to ground. That had a real chance as Spokane looked to answer quickly. Wolf awaiting, looking for Vonner. Vonner's in maybe behind, a little too heavy. But Vonner's going to give a bit of pressure to Sean Lewis either way. That's why I love the USL Cup. It is open. His team's going at it. They're going for goals. And we talked about how good Sacramento was defensively, but so many of these games end up 3 and 4 goals in a night.
And it does come down to the fact that it is so hard to qualify for that next round. You have 6 teams in your group, only one of them likely going to qualify.
Well, especially if you get a loss or 2 teams have a loss, they're at the top, it's going to go to goals, and that, or a head-to-head if they didn't meet head-to-head. So goals are vastly important versus like the U.S. Open Cup. It's just all about moving ahead.
And Sacramento looked to twice now there from the goal, and then that ball, Wolf had a little look for Dominic Vanner, almost hitting on the counter.
Fans that do Sativa Vineyards and Winery with that first goal. Lucky row, section 118 of row 8.
Here's Moses Mensah. And a reminder, now that we've passed the 8-minute mark, before starting any digging project, crucial to contact A1. Whether your digging project is big or small, always call 811. Michelle Benitez on assist from Jack Gurr was the difference a year ago between these two sides. That goal also coming in the first 10 minutes of the match. Republic hoping to add a couple more here tonight, though. And what a bright spot it is to see Jack Gurr able to draw that penalty late in Brooklyn. A windy, cold evening. Temperatures in the 40s. Sacramento gave up a goal in really uncharacteristic fashion. Small field, a little bit of a mix-up in the back line. But Jack Gurr continued his run. Alves commits the foul, and then Michelle Benitez puts away the goal for his second on the year. You look at what Sacramento's done so far this year. Maybe haven't got maybe the wins they were hoping for, but just one loss on the year. They even take Minnesota in the US Open Cup to penalties, which they fall 9-8. It was absolutely heartbreaking here in Sacramento.
It was high drama.
They should have won it. There was no doubt they were the better team for most of it. Here stepping in, quick tap in. You love the aggressiveness. Good little three-man move there, and it was Arturo Rodriguez just off the mark.
A good effort. A lot of movement off the ball for Sacramento. And this Jack Gurr, I'm not sure if that pass was actually meant for Arturo Rodriguez. I'm sure Jack said it was, but slightly behind Tyler Wolf.
But you watch film with him, you'll make sure you.
Yeah, meant it. But that's the thing. You have bodies in those positions in dangerous, threatening areas. It might not be perfect, but you've got people around the ball. I like the interchange. Tyler Wolf's sliding inside a little bit, which frees up that right-hand side for Jack Gurr, who's going again. Lee Desmond can't find him. And it's so hard as a defender. You've got Mensah, who, you know, he's keeping an eye on where Rodriguez and where Wolf are. You want to defend the middle of the goal as much as you can in the middle of the field, and that does leave so much space for Jack Gurr.
So no Danny Crisostomo, no Mark Anthony Kaye for Sacramento, but so far no problem. Been dealing with some injuries. Memo Rodriguez has been out for over a month now. He is back in the 18 tonight. Here's the chance for Vonner, and Gaggi will get to it. Gaggi with Oakland a season ago, one of their top defenders. Sort of surprising they let him go. But now he finds himself in Washington. Vonner turning the corner. Vonner chipping this one. An opportunity for a Jago. And right back it comes to Michelle Benitez, who you can make a case for might be the team's early MVP. John Brown cutting that back, and Sacramento able to recover and take it away. Aaron Essel, just 20 years of age, has been asked to play some center back position, right back. He's now a defensive midfielder. Vonner.
Efficient play from the Republic, just going side to side, just waiting for the right opportunity. Don't want to force it. They do have the goal. Spokane's going to have to open up at some point. They want to get back into this game. For the moment, just patient play from Sacramento. I'm sure at some point fans will want to see a little bit more impetus in the attack.
What a treat for these USL League One teams as well. AV Alta came to town earlier. Blake Willie punching this forward. Bonner trying to spin it. Throwing look there for Jago one more time, but an opportunity to showcase your skill level, the next level, maybe opportunity for some of these coaches to see how some of these players in League One respond to the championship level. As we know, how many injuries do we deal with this year? Wolf is the third player that's been brought in mid-season. I should say early season. This is going to be a loan deal. It's going to extend the rest of the year, but a couple players on 25-day contracts. And that flag goes up as Rivas and Gainbridge were not extended, but they were brought in at crucial times and played critical roles in the U.S. Open Cup. So you kind of never know who's watching, and even maybe not the team you're playing against, but another team coaching or should be scouting for the next game.
Yeah, you're always in the shop window, and this tournament definitely does provide that opportunity for those players maybe in League One who have aspirations of going to a higher level. As they USL Championships, we remember how well that guy did in the tournament as they advanced, or they did well against a stronger opponent.
15 minutes into the match now. Sacramento with a goal advantage as Tyler Wolf scoring in his debut. Is that 9 straight players scoring their debut or something wild for Sacramento? I know that mostly we talked about that on opening day, but the NASCAR crew here, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, and he took it so well. He had a lot. I mean, he received that ball just over the halfway line. For the nutmeg on Andre Lewis and just smashed it right in the bottom corner. Really well taken goal. It's a late whistle.
And a heavy challenge and a booking early. Lee Desmond, the captain, is shown yellow by referee Carlos Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was a funny one because the referee took his time. He took his time to even call the foul. And then when he did call it, straight to the pocket for the yellow card, Lee Desmond, who now has to be careful.
And the USL Championship in League One on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Go to USLChampionship.com or USL League One for complete TV listings. And this is Spokane side that took Colorado Springs switchbacks to penalties, ended up losing 4-2, but a team that has had quite some success already this year and not afraid when it comes to the big matches. Essel, just a battler, able to earn a foul quickly on Andre Lewis.
And that's why he's in the middle of the park. Aaron Essel just provide a little bit of physicality and ball winning.
How about on Tuesday in Brooklyn, where McNamara just made him his target and tried to draw a foul nearly every moment he could. He earned him a yellow card. Essel unfortunately came out. But as a young player, I'm sure you've dealt with veterans sort of going at you, trying to get you to commit a foul. And
oh yeah,
for someone like Lee Desmond, you're probably not going to get that.
No, yeah, no. As a youngster, I got many a yellow, few reds. It's those wily veterans.
And off the 3-1 victory over Richmond, Alexandre, Denton, and John Brown, each with goals in the victory. back on April 11th. They've had a little bit of a break here. And Lee Desmond feeling the pressure. John Brown all over him.
What pressure?
Exactly. Quickly out of it he comes. Makes it look as easy as anyone possibly could. Moving forward again. Here comes Spokane. Looking to get an answer back. Gallardo chipping this ball in. Collision bodies everywhere. As Vitiello goes into it, there's a yellow shown quickly as contact is made with Danny Vitiello. And Vitiello is going to be slow to get up. Kleeman was in there as well.
Yeah, tough. Good play on that right-hand side. Vignals, Gallardo, apologies, he just turns and plays it into a dangerous area. And Alexandre, just going for the ball. I think his eyes were only on the ball, but it is dangerous, and it does, risk injuring someone. And he's trying to plead his case, and you get it. But unfortunately, he did make contact with Danny Vitiello, who hopefully will be okay to continue. Real dangerous ball put in though from Gallardo. It's one of those is defender doesn't know, does the goalkeeper have it? Goalkeeper doesn't know if the defender's going to get it. And then you've got Alexandre trying to poke a leg in there too.
Gallardo, a guy who scored 4+ goals in every year the last 3 seasons, and looking to do it here again. He's back in his home state out of San Diego, and in his first year with Spokane. Almost leveled this game. Good defending by Sacramento. You still forget one of the best defenders in the USL Championship is yet to suit up for Sacramento. It's Jared Timmer in the stands tonight. As Vonner streaking forward, here comes Arturo with him as Achago awaits as well, and here comes Gurr. Is going to have to make a little bit of adjustment and just not going to get there, and doesn't like the feeling in that hamstring.
Yeah, that one just got away. Like, well, he's got to connect those passes, get your man wide open. I do like Republic. They've just got a lot of options, a lot of people. It's good having Arturo Rodriguez in the middle of the field. A little bit more freedom to roam as we see him on the ball.
He's really been where Wolf has been sitting. Wolf just trying to get to that edge. Too heavy on the touch. And let's head to our sponsor here.
Smud's Clean Power City movement is happening. Hundreds of thousands are taking action, driving electric, making clean power choices, and saving money with Smud rebates. Together, we're changing the world. For 99 ways to join the charge, visit cleanpowercity.org.
Achago. Turnover here. Spokane trying to push something the other way. Alexandre battling with Estel. Estel with a bit of a shove. And in front of the official. And Mensa comes over trying to take the ball, and Estel doesn't like it. Carlos Rodriguez says, just slow it down, everybody.
Relax. It's just another threatening area, though, for Velocity to put another ball in. Every time you give away these free kicks, corner kicks, you run that risk of finding an open man. We know Vignals has a good delivery on him from this position. With that right foot, it's a matter of getting runs across the goal.
Second in the club with assists, up there with goals as well. This was a curling ball in over the head of Wolf. He takes it. Cutting back in, Opara lucky, able to deliver a pretty decent ball. Vignals now looking for a chance. It's denied by Sacramento. Here comes Spokane one more time. Opportunity bobbled by Vitiello, who goes over the top. Spokane wanted a handball. Gagi won't get it, and it will be a corner instead, and it's the second of the evening for the visitors.
Oh, it was a great opportunity to equalise. Danny Vitiello does just enough, but Blake Willie's clearance was a poor one at the edge of the box. The time and space, I'm not sure if anyone told him.
Out-swinging ball by Vignoles. Essel sends it out of play for a throw for Spokane. Fifth-minute goal of difference here in Sacramento. Comes all the way through, a little bit dangerous over and high sends Willie, but Sacramento still battling. Look at the pressure now from Spokane. Willie able to get to it, breaks the line, and now here comes Sacramento. The floodgates open. Arturo has a look. And now the flag is up as Vonner had already continued that run. Unfortunate for Sacramento there, as that likely should have been a look on goal.
Yeah, real disappointing, and it comes down to Rodriguez's first touch. He couldn't take it where he wanted to. Ends up having to go backwards, slowing it down, allowing people to recover. He's disappointed at himself. He knew that was an opportunity. Dominic Vonner found him at the edge of the box. And you mentioned it, Rob. Spokane are going, they're pressing a little bit higher up. They want to try and get something from this trip to Sacramento. They know they probably need to get something from this trip to Sacramento to have a chance to advance. But they are leaving themselves rather exposed at the back.
Well, if you're the velocity, why not? You have nothing to lose, and no one's expecting you to get out of this group stage. And it'll be a throw. It's a reminder, Sacramento County Behavioral Health Services has the right support for your mental health and substance abuse needs. Scan the QR code to get started. Two Spokane players come together. Should be Sacramento's throw, and it is. So Jack Gerd making just his second appearance on the season. Came in as a substitute in Brooklyn just Tuesday night. A short week for Republic again. Cool night, 58 degrees in Sacramento. Vignoles, a little bit of footwork here in Sacramento. Need to learn it back. Early on, though, you can see why Spokane is going to be one of the top clubs in League One. They just have kind of an it factor about them. Fearless. They've got a good attacking players. And again, we talked about one of their best players not able to go tonight. Also, Nico Brett not in. A little bit behind. And this is still an opportunity, though. Surging forward. Opportunity here comes as it's sent away by Vitiello just off the fingertips. But Spokane right back at it. Set in. Lewis. Back out Alexandre, and it's denied quickly, but it'll work all the way around as Fernandez able to switch the field.
This is where Sacramento can really go.
Here's Tyler Wolf again. He's got Forster. Ajago just puts it right in between that back line. Now Forster. Ajago just missed it off the post. Took it with that left foot there. That almost seems like a done deal typically when number 11 has it in the open field. What a ball again from this man, Tyler Wolf, and then here goes.
Yeah, and he tries to squeeze it in that near post of Sean Lewis. And the angle, you will say the angle is a little bit tricky, but you'd fancy Forster Ajago. He hasn't had many opportunities. I think it's one of the areas where Sacramento's got to find a way of getting him more service. He does so much work without the ball, but we're not really seeing him getting that many opportunities, and that was a really good one. Beautiful ball played into his path by Tyler Wolf. I keep wanting to say Josh Wolf, his father. Incredible player. I played against him many a time. He's a younger brother as well who's playing at Austin.
Well, you just look at Real Salt Lake and they're just loaded, and not many minutes available for Wolf, and an opportunity now for Sacramento to get quite a player.
Got to be coming. Forster Ajago's looking for it in behind, doesn't get it. Blake Willie just resets.
Well, too, for Forster, I mean, you're going to want to make those runs. You got to keep feeding him, otherwise he's going to become hesitant, right? It's just, unfortunately, you don't want your number 9s to ever think they're not getting it. Arturo putting it over the top, trying to squeeze it through. Easy enough for Opara. And this will be more than the foul as Dominic Vonner goes to ground. That's not a good sign.
Yeah,
ankle there.
Yeah, I think he did, and I think he loses the physical battle against Lucky Opara. He's a lot bigger, and you see great tracking back, but once he goes shoulder to shoulder, just pops him off. I think he gets his foot stuck underneath a little bit. Dominic Vonner, he gets up. Those are the ones, and then you're like, oh, that hurt. Down he goes. It's not a good sight to see. He's twisted his ankle, maybe.
And Mael Malongo is now going to get warm. Injury stoppage brought to you by Restore Hyper Wellness. To receive a free cryotherapy session, use promo code SRF Cryo when booking. The offer is good for Sacramento locations only. Dominic Vonner feeling that. I don't somewhere in the lower leg. Not quite sure if he'll continue or not. That will be a tough one for Neil Collins and their side, as Vonner has been able to get in behind several times tonight, which is sort of allowing other players like Ajago to find space. I think so often, Adam, we just think about that single player, but it's the impact they also can have on others, and ultimately what does that look like if you're not ultimately able to have that same connection, or the other person not drawing. You think about Jack Gurr, how many people he tends to draw on that right side, and what that does for Arturo Rodriguez, and certain players aren't in, and when you've designed a team a certain way, ultimately what does that look like and how do you adjust?
Yeah, and a lot of new players, the new pieces coming in, and you know what they do. We see Jack Gurr, as you mentioned, he's going to occupy, and the game plan of the other team, you know, a lot of that is going to revolve around how do we eliminate the threat that he brings. So get a look at Neil Collins. He's so reserved, isn't he?
Just calm. He's fired up. I mean, I think rightfully so. And the talent on this team, I think he expects perfection now. I think they've had some adjustment time here and thinks they've played well, but expectations are high this year.
Yeah, they are. And Neil's such a passionate coach, and he comes across on the sideline. He was a passionate player as well. And he won't like the sight he's seeing right here, though. Dominic Vonner. It's been a bright start to the season for him, but I'm not too sure he's going to be able to continue for much longer. He might try it.
Mael Malongo getting ready on the touchline. And this early in the season, it's not something you want to force. And I think Neil Collins is saying stay off the pitch. Give it a second, and he's hobbling, so he's giving the thumbs up, so we'll see whether or not he continues. But as of now, play will continue with Vonner on the pitch as he steps back in field of play. This is going to be close to over the top of Kleeman. Nice cutoff here. Building it's Bignals. Bignals looking for just a bit of space, and Lee Desmond won't give it to him. But Spokane has been really good on second ball opportunities. Into lane Fernandez now. Really like what I've seen from Aaron Essel the last few games. Young, but you can see him just growing sort of minute by minute. Opportunity again here for Spokane, crossing this ball in, looking for a chance, follows right in the path. Close one. Contact in the 18. And Blake Willie is being thrown to the ground, and there is going to be at least a foul. Surprised not a booking. Gagi may get away with one there.
And he knows it, and I think Blake Willie had a little look to his left. He saw Dominic Vonner, who's not on the field to play. Didn't have anywhere to go. Blake does a really, really good job.
I mean, that WWE Championship was in Vegas last. Maybe watched a little too much of that. I don't know.
Getting ready for this game.
Ajago on the run. Gagi tries to head it back. It's right into some space and waiting for somebody. It's going to be Blake Willie to come to it. The Spokane had everybody up. Benitez, a little fake out.
The Donovan currently probably has dangerous ball. Aaron Essel got away with it. Not a huge fan of those flat balls right across the face.
Here's Tyler Wolf, dumps it off on the ground, keeps it. Jack Gurr, Wolf takes it right away in the 18. He tried to send it forward. I'm not sure if Ajago would have been on side or not if he was going for goal. Either way, that was special.
Good footwork, and he's definitely trying to find that far post once again as it comes to him. Tyler Wolf close, and he just drags this shot, just pulls it wide. And those are the ones sometimes Forster Ajago doing what all good strikers do, just trying to get on the end of it.
And I think you look at that again, he would have been onside. Very close, but good run from Ajago. I think Ajago's feeling like he's got the green light with number 16 in this match. You'd add Arturo Rodriguez to this mix, and you got to think Kyle Edwards is sitting on the bench like, get me in this game. Well, it's Adam Moffat's favorite time of year. Brewfest, Saturday, June 20th. Early bird pricing, SacRepublicFC.com. Blake Willie, great athletic move. I always think, too, Adam, how great is it for Blake Willie to be hearing his name called in his hometown, and especially this season where he started a handful of games and he has been critical, got his first career goal here. Ajago on the run, takes a heavy touch, tries to cut it back. Gagi goes to ground and is able to break it up. Tough angle. Jack Gurr was there on the rebound, just awaiting something to come his way.
Great run, good ball. And both Jack Gurr and Ajago made the run. I think I want to see him go for the shot there, though, Forster Ajago. I know it's not on his stronger foot. The ball's sitting up a little bit, but why not? He does get a corner kick. Great run in from him once again.
First corner kick of the night for Sacramento, Michel Benitez. Crowd stomping their feet here at Hard Health Park.
Gets someone across that near post.
Drives it high. Puts it right back in. And look for Jack Gurr. Almost caught goalkeeper Sean Lewis sleeping. But it stays a 1-goal advantage for the Republic. So Vonner is sort of just hobbling his way, staying in here, almost the decoys. Mael Malonga will check in at the next opportune moment. Again, this is the USL Cup at Spokane and Sacramento in Group 1. Trying to sneak it through. Mensah didn't handle it well. And Arturo Rodriguez almost took it right back. And Blake Willie charged with a foul. That's an unfortunate one. He's trying to cut back over, and Fernandez able to earn the whistle in his team's favor. Here comes Malongo. Unfortunate night for Dominic Vonner. Just a little bit twist of an ankle, and they're not going to take any chances, and he'll come off the pitch. Substitutions is brought to you by Medic Ambulance. Mael a season ago with Monterey Bay, 5 goals, 2 assists. And turns 29 years of age later this week. I guess next week, depending on when you break it up. But either way, here's Malongo. What does Malongo do that's a little bit different from Vonner for Sacramento?
From Mael, we've seen him. He likes to hang out on that left-hand side. He's going to be a great outlet. He's got to track back right now, though.
Michel Benitez breaking it up, but here comes a second effort. Fernandez didn't control it well enough, but Mensah's found a way. He's going to cross this opportunity in. Here's a chance coming through. Danny Vitiello with a big-time stop. Got his chest in there, threw his arms out wide, and maybe the best keeper in the USL Championship does it again. A big timely save.
Siobhan John Brown was so close to tying this game up. First touch just got away from him. Great delivery from this left-hand side. Moses Mensah. Blake Willie couldn't get his head on it. And it looked like it was going to be 1-1, but you got to beat Danny Vitiello, and Malongo's got to be careful. He's going to go straight into the book.
And it'll be a yellow, so he checked in the game and is shown a yellow card almost instantly.
Yeah, left a little bit of something on Gagi there. All 3 yellow cards we've seen so far in this game, I don't know if they were maybe not necessary. Gagi's back on his feet, smiling. And this was that opportunity. Great ball in, left-hand side. Mensah finds his man, Siobhan John Brown, and the first touch just gets too far away, closes the angle. Danny Vitiello makes himself as big as possible. But they have looked threatening. They definitely have, Spokane. They've had opportunities. So too have Sacramento Republic. And it's been an entertaining first half so far.
Siobhan John Brown coming back to Central Valley, played with Central Valley Fuego. Fresno Fuego was once known before that. He's having a good year, 2 goals and assists. He had 3 last year, so already on track.
And he is my favorite player of all time to mention. His name, Siobhan John Brown. That's a great
The alliteration is...
I don't know what it is, but it rolls off my Scottish tongue. I didn't grow up with any Siobhan John Browns, but John Browns, I did a lot of those, but Siobhan John, and he's, as you mentioned, he's had a great start to this season for Spokane. And you see sometimes he plays in those wide areas. He can play it right through the middle.
Patience here from Sacramento. And Gurr quickly to Wolf. Wolf back to Gurr. Gurr is tripped up by Fernandez. And a free kick on the way. Arturo Rodriguez, it checks up. A little bit of deflection first. It will be a throw for Jack Gurr in the Republic. Gurr, a little tap to himself. Fortunately runs to the wall of Fernandez. Well done by Colin Fernandez to thwart that attack. And now it's Freddie Kleeman, maybe a little bit out of position, as Alexandre able to play it forward, looking for Gallardo. Gallardo on this left wing, looking for an opportunity to cross this in. Siobhan John Brown was heading back post. Vignals was also waiting at the corner. Single match tickets for the 26th season are on sale. Don't hesitate. We're in it.
Danny's dusted off that knock he took earlier.
Tower Bridge Battalion with the drums at the north end. And they came out, I will say, against Minnesota United. They were in full force. Jack Gurr is going to play this forward. He's going to loft it to a Jago. This is just going to be a battle. The flag goes up against Forster. Doesn't like it. And Miller able to just get there in time.
He ain't going to give you anything easy. Cameron Miller feeling Forster Jago's presence. That's one thing that Neil Collins did mention about Forster Jago, is just his work rate. You see him just sprinting back from one side to another. It is a tough job being that lone striker, and that is going to be another free kick awarded, and another yellow card.
Carlos Rodriguez standing them out.
Yeah. You got to be careful. Yeah, that's 3 players now for Sacramento.
Desmond Benitez and Malongo. Alexandre for Spokane. Public up a goal as we're getting close to the end of the first half, with 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Fourth visuals indicated.
Brought to you by Sacramento County Behavioral Health Services.
Stoppage time presented by the Sacramento County Behavioral Health Services.
Cut off. Mael trying to get there. Andre Lewis does instead. And Spokane has had pretty good possession here. They feel like they've had some quality looks as well. Menzel waits. Ball lifted, looking for a chance. Is now Malongo will come to it. Trying to dribble through too many bodies as Gagi keeps it on the chase. Gallardo.
Not the best decision for Mael Malongo. You have to understand where you are right in the center of the field. You're not going to get that kind of time and space. And that is one of the hard things coming into a game a little bit earlier than you maybe expected. Might not be quite sharp enough, quite ready.
Alexandre shoving the back from Machago to bring up another set piece. A little frustration that he got beat.
Good work from him, Forster Jago, and then it just seemed like he was a little fed up, and just a little elbow to the back of Alexandre. This is once again Sacramento's got to deal with a set piece in a very dangerous area, and we've seen some really good deliveries. Danny Vitiello's going to be alert. Vignal's looking to swing it in. Tyler Rowe's got a big job in that near post.
Back post, good looking chance, but it's Danny Vitiello yet again. Now he's on the run, trying to send his strikers forward. Arturo Rodriguez waits for it, heads it down, comes off his shoulder, and it'll be whistled for a handball. That's a tough one, as Tyler Wolf was in on goal, and Jago, while he wasn't on the run, it was Malongo who was. And now Lewis. See if they can get Spokane one. Good look, but a turnover. Great defensive play from Sacramento. Arturo Rodriguez driving. Benitez is there. Benitez trying to get one to go. Here's the follow-up, and Jago puts it over the bar. He can't believe it. What a run and build up by the home side. And quickly Spokane coming the other way.
Be careful, Sacramento. Spokane wasting no time straight up the other field. They know there's not much left in this first half.
Fernandez able to find a teammate. And Sean Brown.
Should be 2-0 Sacramento. Forster Rajago, glorious opportunity.
This whistle's going to probably blow any moment, but Sacramento, can they get one more look? Malongo now running. Here's Mael. Good heavy touch. He's streaking forward. Mael trying to get a touch on it. What a run. Comes in as a substitute unexpectedly. And he's put a mark on this game. The Republic have their 2-0 lead.
They didn't have to wait long. Looked like Forster Rajago was going to give them a 2-0 lead. And he didn't do so. And about a minute later, Mael Malongo comes into the game. And he takes it so well. You got to give credit to Forster Rajago. Disappointment that he didn't get the goal, but he does get the assist. And he takes it so well, Malongo. He's got pressure coming from behind him, Opara. And he just waits for Lewis to come out and just lifts it into that far post. Love the Stelly as well. I used to do that one, Rob. If ever I scored a goal like that, I would have done that celebration.
Yeah, well, only if.
Good thing I didn't. Very well done, very well taken from him. And that's, you mentioned, what's he going to bring when he comes in? That kind of outlet. He's just constantly, he's on the shoulders of the defenders, looking to get in dangerous areas. That changes the complexion of this game totally.
And I feel a little bit bad for Spokane. I think they played really well. This score does not reflect, I think, how dangerous they've been. You think about forcing several yellow cards against Sacramento. I mean, it's a booking usually comes because you're out of position, right? You have to kind of make a play. And they won that battle, unfortunately. Malongo and Wolf each with goals as Sacramento will head to the break with a 2-goal advantage here in Northern California. More on the way. Modelo Halftime Show. It's the USL Cup presented by Prinx Tires.
Hi, I'm Laurel with Laurel Buys Houses. For over 25 years, my team and I have been buying houses in the Sacramento area.
Laurel is fantastic. It was a fast process. Her team was amazing. They took care of everything.
Honest, responded to every phone call.
She made a difficult situation very easy to take care of.
No problems, just you did what you said you'd do.
If you're even thinking about selling your house, give us a call.
Call Laurel today.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinx tires will be there for the long haul.
So we went into the old Jim Boy's test kitchen and told the chef we need something new, something simple, like a delicious snack. He just grinned, then pulled out the freshest ingredients, the craveable stuff, then put them all together like he was painting the Mona Lisa. Then wrapped them in a crispy Parmesan-crusted tortilla shell, not just one way, but 3 different ways. Ta-da! The Jim Boy's Snackeritos. These are masterpieces. And at just $4.95 each, no bad decisions here.
Halftime is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Now it's time for the USL Halftime Update.
It is halftime in the Prinx Tires USL Cup. Time for some of the headlines for this week. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio. Corey Bennett of Colorado Springs scored 2 goals against Monterey Bay in Week 7 of the USL Championship. That's 6 goals for the season, the Golden Boot lead through 7 games, and that total matches the season high for an individual player from the Switchbacks in 2025. In League One, AC Boise's first home victory of the season was a dominating 4-0 performance against Westchester SC. Dennis Kostashin climbed within a goal of the leader in the Golden Boot race with a pair of goals. He's now scored 3 times in Boise's past 2 games. And Boise played a big part in a huge attendance week for League One in Week 7. More than 22,000 fans total. Boise led the way with 7,204. And Portland Hearts of Pine close behind, 6,033. If those 2 clubs were in the USL Championship, Boise would rank 6th in average attendance through 7 weeks. Portland would rank 8th. Upcoming national broadcasts for both the championship and League One: Detroit City and Louisville City. Boise hosts FC Naples, and Richmond hosts Charleston in the Prinx Tires USL Cup. All 3 matches are on the CBS Sports Network. Well, the second half is getting closer. Let's get you back out to your match.
And more from Heart Health Park coming up right after this.
Great evening in Sacramento. Can't beat it. Here comes Gurr, and here goes the goal.
If we can bring new life into the world, why can't we bring new hope to those who need it most? If we can remove cancer, why can't we remove hunger? If we can rebuild bodies, why can't we rebuild entire communities? Better health takes more than healthcare. UC Davis Health. Believe in better.
At Sky River Casino, experience the height of hospitality. With 18 restaurants and bars, there's something for everyone. It's taste on a whole new level. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Join today at skyriver.com.
When it comes to your home, you want quality and comfort that you can trust. At Northwest Exteriors, we deliver the highest quality products at the lowest price for a trust you can see. With certified installers and excellent customer service for a trust you can feel. For every new energy-efficient window you purchase, Northwest Exteriors will buy back your old window for $159 each. 100% financing available. Simply the best.
Trust Northwest.
Simply the best. Trust Northwest.
SMUD's Clean Power City movement is happening. Hundreds of thousands have joined the charge. They're taking action, driving electric, making clean power choices, and saving money with SMUD rebates. Together, we're creating clean power cities, while SMUD keeps our promise to deliver world-class safety, reliability, and some of the lowest rates in California. The Clean Power City movement is changing the world, one charge at a time. For 99 ways to join the charge, visit cleanpowercity.org.
Unlock to Love event on now. Maida Subaru says yes to big spring savings on one of Sacramento's largest selections of new and certified pre-owned Subarus. Yes to savings up to $7,000 off MSRP. Yes to financing as low as 0% on select models with little or no down payment. Yes to low lease payments on almost every new Maida Subaru. Plus big trade-in allowances. Want it all? You got it all at Maida Subaru. Visit MaidaSubaru.com, click the Maida Says Yes button, and unlock your spring savings today.
Made a great deal at Maida.
At Sky River Casino, join today for a chance to receive up to $2,500 in free play. Take your loyalty to new heights with rewards that add up and up. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Join today at skyriver.com.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Atlas Disposal. Large enough to meet your needs, small enough to care. By UC Davis Health, believe in better. And by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Let's go around the USL Cup and the group stages here tonight, and slew of games all around the country. Brooklyn bouncing back over your former New York Cosmos. I know it's a little bit painful for you. Rhode Island able to pick up a point after taking down Hartford in penalty kicks. Pittsburgh with a nice 3-0 win. Former Republic striker Trevor Hammond with a big one there. And San Antonio goes scoreless against the Legion, picks up penalty kick point. And at the break, it's the Roots over Monterey Bay. Let's go back to 2025, and what a run it was for this Republic team. In their group stage, they were able to end up at the top, but it was sort of a last-minute win against Spokane, and they needed a little bit of help, and they ended up doing it. And then, wow, what a run it was, moving on 2 straight back-to-back games on the road in penalties before they hosted the Cup here at home. But that man, all credit to him, and he really was fantastic. It was great to see, and unfortunately, this is what would do the Republic in from pointing up a trophy. But I always go back to this. The only club to have gone to the USL Championship, the US Open Cup, and the USL Cup title games.
Yeah, that's true, Rob. And here's also some notable Cup success. In recent years, advancing the US Open Cup final, as you mentioned, US Open Cup round of 32, quarterfinals, and then this year, just agonizingly close to knocking out Minnesota United. Just was not to be, but Sacramento has shown it. Obviously, USL Cup last year, losing in the final. It's a great opportunity. Anytime you're a player, anytime you have a chance to go and win something, you've got to go for it.
Republic have been brilliant in Cup play, and it's continuing here already. 45 minutes in, Sacramento with a 2-goal lead.
At Precision Garage Door, there's nothing we haven't seen and nothing we can't fix. The biggest concern we hear is, my car is trapped. I can't get to work. That's why we provide same-day solutions. At Precision, garage doors and openers are all we do, and we know tomorrow is too late. Quality service quickly. That's what you get with Precision. Right now, get a Precision Garage Door tune-up for only $69.95. 25-point inspection, adjustment, and lubrication included. Call Precision Garage Door today.
Precision Garage Door Service, the name you can trust.
If we can bring new life into the world, why can't we bring new hope to those who need it most? If we can remove cancer, why can't we remove hunger? If we can rebuild bodies, why can't we rebuild entire communities? Better health takes more than healthcare. UC Davis Health. Believe in better.
In Sacramento, can't beat it. Here comes Gurr, and here goes the goal!
Since 1977, Pack Heating and Air has been keeping Sacramento families comfortable. For 3 generations, we continue to deliver expert AC repair and energy-efficient installations. Our seasoned pros do it right the first time, backed by superior products and award-winning service. With zero hassle and no sales pressure, our goal is to earn relationships through reliability. Call 916-409-0768 or visit packheatingandair.com today. Pack Heating and Air, where comfort and value meet.
At Sky River Casino. Catch all the action with rewards that add up and up. Experience new heights. With 18 restaurants, bars, and lounges, there's something for everyone. Enjoy over 80 table games, more than 2,100 slot machines in our thrilling high-limit room. Savor the win. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Join today at skyriver.com.
You're nothing short of unique. Your goals, your experiences, but most importantly, your health. Cookie-cutter health coverage just doesn't cut it. Western Health Advantage provides what really matters. Flexible plans that work for your individual needs. Support for healthy obsessions, getting more than the basics. Care that uplifts our community. That's my advantage. Whether you get insurance from an employer or covered California, make the healthy switch and find your advantage at westernhealth.com.
Prinx Tires is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. Built for practical performance in the long haul, Prinx delivers reliability for everyday drivers like you. Let's take a look at our first half highlights, brought to you by Modelo. And Sacramento feeling the heat from the velocity early, but this from Arturo Rodriguez, an absolute gem. And then this even better from the newcomer Tyler Wolff in his debut, the 19th Republic player to score in their first game.
It took it so well, and the goals for Sacramento have come from pressure in the attack for Spokane, and it's the quick counter-attack. This time the outlet was Mayal Malongo, found by Forster Ajago, and he does the rest. Takes it into the goalkeeper and just lifts it past him into the far post. Two really well-taken goals from Sacramento, and they'll want to add to it in the second half because this tournament rewards you for scoring goals.
Well, we talked about how well Velocity played in this game, and a little unfair to be down 2-0 as they had some great opportunities. Two big stops from Danny Vitiello and some help from his back line, keeping this game a 2-goal advantage early on. So the boys in blue on the road, they'll try to find a way. They're going to switch sides. Danny Vitiello and crew trying to see if they can secure a shutout here, but it won't come easy as Spokane side has some absolute firepower. But that man, Tyler Wolff, just joining the club this week on loan from Real Salt Lake. And they should have him for the rest of the year, and he has made an instant impact. And now the Republic will start things off here in the second half of play. Jago colliding with Gagi, and Gagi a little bit of a stinger to that elbow. You just hope it's not a shoulder, but that was two big bodies going right into each other.
No. Dead arm. You call that Charlie horse kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. Kids still say that anymore.
Charlie horse or dead arm?
Either one. I don't know. You coach
it's still a thing. I don't know. I know. Boo boo.
Here's to be okay. Chance here, what a gift. Arturo Rodriguez finds it from Ajago, putting it forward for Malongo. Malongo with a tap right back to Wolff. Wolff send it to Mael, and Malongo tried to send the cross. That is a build-up. Unfortunately, right at the end, it was Opara to shut things down.
Yeah, and he's fortunate, Opara, I should say he's lucky that he doesn't get pulled back for a yellow card. He was pulling Mayal Malongo, who stayed up, and he recovers really well. Opara, it is an early chance from this set piece for Sacramento.
Our first Atlas disposal corner of the second half. Arturo and Benitez. Wind blowing toward that northwest corner. Michelle low and a quick tap almost from Lee Desmond. Slaps the ad boards, but may have been deflected.
That was going in. That was a really nice touch from Lee Desmond. It's very hard when those kind of skip in front of you. Hit a defender. And that is out for another corner kick. Referee's going to have a word though.
Kleeman and Desmond each have scored in the 26th season. Desmond in U.S. Open Cup play, Kleeman in championship play. And Carlos Rodriguez, the referee, says that's enough. As Gallardo and Desmond continue to jostle. Ball driven, this time right in the pocket. It's bouncing around. It's an opportunity for Sacramento. Unfortunately, a whistle comes in and whistles it dead.
Felt like no matter what happened there, he was going to blow the whistle. The referee. It's a free kick. Sean Lewis will be taking it.
"34-year-old out of Rockford, Michigan. Led all goalkeepers in clean sheets with 12 a season ago for Knoxville. Jago finding Malongo. Tyler Wolf cutting in front, and he stay on side. It was going to be close. Either way, trickles softly to Sean Lewis. But right back. Look at Wolf's recovery speed, too. It's been exciting to watch him here. First 45 minutes and change. Now Mensah trying to play it forward. As John Brown has nowhere to go. Here's Spokane. Changing much in your game plan. I think what you've tried to do has worked at times. It just didn't get the result.
I think in the attack, yeah, it is that execution, that final piece. Can they get it? But they do look susceptible at the back, and I think that's going to be their downfall. They have given up a lot of goals, and they've scored a lot of goals in league play. They've given up a lot as well, and it does look like they're very vulnerable when they're in the attack. It's that quick transition. We've seen Sacramento's definitely exploited the in behind them tonight.
Was the referee going to blow the whistle? No, he's not. He was looking like he was going to, and everyone sort of slowed down. Jack Kerr's not slowing down. He's off to the races. The thing I love about Wolf is just the touch is quick. Not a lot of delay, not a lot of waiting around. Rodriguez doesn't get the call. Thought he had it. It just moves a half a second quicker every time, giving Republic another quality run at it. Opara, a little bit of trouble here. Gagi as well. John Brown battling with Lee Desmond. Aaron Essel again. He's been solid in that defensive mid position. I'll tell you what, we also don't really mention Freddie Kleeman enough. When you look at last week, even 9 clearances, won 7 of 8 of his aerial duels, and he's a workhorse. Malongo, is he onside? The flag will stay down for now. Arturo Rodriguez trying to cut inside. He's got 3 blue jerseys around him, finding Willie. And the Republic Academy product final. Here's Essel from distance. Let's take a look. Spokane pleading for a foul. They'll earn one. Gets to see how many more minutes Jacker will go. He's just sort of working his way back in to game fit. Played already on Tuesday.
They're typically looking at when people do come back, you're looking at those increments, you know, in maybe 30 minutes. If you're coming in off the bench, if you're starting, can you go 45, maybe 60? We have seen him come into this second half, which sometimes maybe it is just a half. I'd imagine they're probably shooting for about 60 minutes with him. don't want to go too much too early.
Speaking of going early, Spokane wasting no time. They know they're going to try to catch Republic off guard. Well, how about Ryan Spalding? He's played so well. A little bit of a switch in positions, whether it be the left or the right side. With 4 in the back tonight, Michelle Benitez in that left back position. Spalding already a much better year than what we saw from last year. And Neil Collins has said this is the Ryan Spalding we brought in, the one you're seeing here in 2026. So, a lot of quality, fearless, defending well. You imagine he'll likely come into this game. The way the injuries have gone for Sacramento, you're going to need some players to understand they might be on the bench one night, starting the other, and might be a little bit out of position at sorts.
Well, that's why you have the depth within your squad. It has been challenged a little bit early in the season for Sacramento with the way injuries have gone. It's good to have that flexibility. You've got guys like Michelle Benitez who can play a variety of positions. Blake Willie in the midfield, out wide if he needs to be, Arturo Rodriguez. It's good to have that.
Spokane getting out of that pressure pretty well. Now flying forward on the left side it comes. They've got runners. Vignal's just right over his head, and now Malongo battling. He able to win this for a moment. Lucky Opara able to recover and find it again for visiting Spokane Velocity, the USL League One side, on the road to start group play of the USL Cup. Their 13th USL Cup game. This is their 3rd season in the Cup. 2nd year for the USL Championship teams. Hartford, of course, winning it a year ago on this field. And it's Blake Willie thought he had Malongo just able to sprint forward through that. It was a bit heavy. But you love the idea from Blake Willie.
Yeah, nice idea. Trying to get it in behind. Just didn't have the angle for those passes. A little too straight. Malongo. Get him on the ball a little bit more, get him running at Lucky Opara. He's going to start getting tired. He's been pulling at jerseys a little bit. And these are the moments where Sacramento, if they transition well, they're going to find him wide open.
Tyler Wolf started to Ajago, went to Essel, and it was just behind Malongo. Those are the type of plays Mark Anthony Kay, you know, he's putting that on the spot. And Essel sort of just learning the game still. He's just 20 years of age. Good idea.
It was the right idea. It's just that execution right behind Mael Malongo, and it was a large margin for error as well. You could have gone a little bit further ahead. He had tons of space, and I think it's going to continue happening. I mentioned Opara looks to be getting a little bit tired up here. He's getting forward. He ain't going back as quick.
Jack Gurr goes up. He's holding his head. Play will resume. Arturo Rodriguez sliding all the way to Mael. Mael takes the shot. He was waiting on the doorstep. And Rodriguez delivered a beauty. Well taken by Malongo to bring that ball down and swat it home and make no exceptions here. That was a bang-bang play that worked out to perfection. 3-0 Sacramento, 57th minute.
I told you he was going to get chances, and he takes it really well. Once again, Mael Malongo, and a lot of credit has to go to Arturo Rodriguez. Gets his head up. Ajagos makes the run in front, and he knows where he's at. Good control with a thigh, lets the ball drop, and just smashes it past the goalkeeper. Lucky Opara was nowhere to be found. Jack Gurr looks like he's good to continue. He took a little knock to the head as that play was developing. But well done, Mael Malongo. We said we want to see more goals from him, but more output, more goals, more assists. And he goes over. Says, coach, is that what you want me to do? Neil's showing him, yeah, that was it. I told you, control your thigh, kick it in.
Spoken by a true center back. Spokane not done yet. Gallardo on the run. This is going to be a bit tricky for Michel Benitez. Makes it look easy, doesn't he? We talk about how he gets forward. He does a lot. He defends so well. He tracks back, maybe better than anybody in the Republic uniform. Lucky Opara has it taken away by Malongo. And now Ajago's just looking for a teammate. He thought it was going to be Arturo running back. Arturo was running with him. Vignals looking to go. A deflected ball into the arms of Danny Vidiello.
The assist on that last goal by number 10, Arturo Rodriguez.
Rodriguez 2 assists. In championship play, 2 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's a good, really good night, Arturo Rodriguez. Just having that freedom to roam a little bit more, get into the dangerous areas. Such a clever player. Probably one of the more intelligent and creative players on this Republic side. And that naturally, the more he has the ball at his feet, good things will happen.
Blake Willie cuts in, and he is cut down by Fernandez. And there's going to be a slew of changes for Neil Collins' side, as Memo Rodriguez comes back in after what has felt like 2 months away.
Sacramento Republic FC substitutions in the 59th minute.
Forster Ajago will make way, and Kyle Edwards will take his spot.
Number 11,
Forster did not get his goal, but a great night from him.
So Kyle Edwards will replace him. We've seen this several times already this season. They typically like for like. Jack Gurr coming out of the game. And he'll be replaced by Ryan Spalding, who we just mentioned a bit ago.
Number 16, Tyler Wolf.
And so Tyler Wolf, the third member to come off the pitch, but what a debut from Tyler Wolf.
By number 3, Ryan Spalding. Number 8, Memo Rodriguez. And number 71, Kyle Edwards.
So reset that for you. Spalding, Cleveland, Desmond Benitez in the back, Willie Essel, and then Memo Rodriguez, Arturo Rodriguez, Kyle Edwards, and Mael Malongo, who is working on a brace. And don't forget, it was not that long ago, final preseason matchup where Malongo had a hat trick. So we know he can put it in the back of the net.
I think he'd be fancying, now he switched to the other side. I don't know if he'll have as much success.
So Kyle Edwards sitting up top. Kyle Edwards knows all too well what the USL Cup can mean. He was part of that team that had the trophy at the end of the day right here on this pitch with Hartford Athletic a season ago. 12 goals, 8 of those goals came off the bench. He has 1 goal and 1 assist in championship play for Sacramento. And had a brace against Valley 559 in the U.S. Open Cup. And he's electric, isn't he? We saw him in the opener here in Sacramento and just said, well, we can probably expect maybe 10 more of those this year. Here's Memo, his first touch. And he comes to Edwards. Edwards with a turn. It was a little bit right at him, so a tough angle. And that was likely going to be goal number 4 of the night if he could have turned just a tad sooner. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was a great ball from Memo, which I'm not sure Kyle Edwards was ready for. Just slid through the legs. And this is the type of game you're an attacking player. Memo Rodriguez, Kyle Edwards, 3-0 up. Looks like Spokane's getting tired. You want to come in, you want to add some goals through the substitutions.
So there will be Luis Hill, Anwar Pelaez, and Bryce Meredith to come into this game. And Lucky Opara comes out.
Shimon John Brown is actually going to be the one sliding to that right back position. He's been deployed there before, the wing back. He's going to go forward as much as he can.
There's Gallardo. already recovering as Baez trying to get his first touch on it. Good hustle, well done by Essel there, and Arturo Rodriguez streaking up this left side. Ball's placed just in front. I think that's the one that Mael would have wanted.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win that race. Rodriguez especially ain't going to win that against Siobhan John Brown.
Now we're into this game too. This is a pretty good touch here. Ooh, collision, a tough one between Kleeman and Pelaez. And they just got caught up, and that is going to be rough for both of those players. You don't love to see that.
It's going to be a yellow card given to Freddie Kleeman. The referee's just allowing him to feel the pain first, and then he's going to inflict a little bit more as soon as he comes back round. Freddie's hoping that maybe the ref has a little bit of a heart, puts that yellow card back in his pocket, and hopefully it is okay. Freddie Kleeman, that was an awkward one. The ref still waiting for his time. He's got it in his left hand. You can't see it off screen right now. He's just waiting for the right moment to deliver this yellow. This could be it. He's back on his feet. Oh, we're going to miss it. Unbelievable. Gonna miss it.
And there it is.
Oh, he gave it to him.
Too long to think about it.
That's not a good strike, though, for Freddie Kleeman.
They're going to take any chances. It looks like Chibi Okebu will come into this match.
That's not what you want. Dominic Vonner down early. It's like he twisted his ankle, and Freddie Kleeman's just getting that right knee checked out.
Fourth booking against a Republic player tonight as well. And here's Neil Collins with directions to the youngster. Another academy product onto the pitch for Sacramento. Limited time a year ago, but trying to see if he can get a few more starts. Had 8 starts last year. And the 19-year-old out of Roseville will replace the veteran. Another solid night from Freddie Kleeman, and you just hope that's nothing more than a bruise. It doesn't look great.
No, it does not look great. You saw his reaction, Freddie Kleeman. He's upset. Yeah, nothing worse as a player. You know your body. Putting it through the ringer, and he's had a fantastic time here in Sacramento, and hopefully we'll see him soon.
So here comes Chibi Okebu, and so Lee Desmond has a little bit more of a task down hand to make sure that his fellow center back is dialed in, as this Spokane team is not out of it yet. 3-goal deficit. They would love to get something back here. Ball driven well, couldn't get over the wall though, as Malongo and Edwards were there to deny Gallardo any good look. Spokane trying to draw the foul, and they do.
It's not over yet. Plenty of time left in this one. 1 goal could change things.
Here goes the captain, driven well. This one's just through the 6. Lewis on the recovery, going through, trying to slice his way, chipping this one forward, and almost answers back. Likely should be 3-1 here, Adam. That one's got to hurt if you're Spokane. That was right there for the taking.
That was, and it was Cameron Miller. I mean, wonderful work by Andre Lewis, and it's probably, hate to say it's probably harder to miss there. And Cameron Miller. What a glorious chance to get his team back into this game. Best chance of the night for the Wayside.
Driving forward, here comes Spokane. A slew of attacking players into the match. Just trying to find a way. Western Health Advantage offers benefit plans for all sizes of businesses and budgets. Local service that will make employee benefit planning one less thing to worry about.
So well done, Lee Desmond. He does it a lot. Not everyone does it, but just winning those headers, it's not just aimlessly just putting your head right through it. At times you got to do that, but it's directing it to an open guy, which is hard to do when you think you're looking at that ball, and you got to have the awareness to see who's open, who's in a good position. Where's the defenders? Game's lost a little bit of his flow with the interruption with the injury to Freddie Kleeman.
Chibi Okebu goes down right into the hips and able to break that up. Well done and tackled by Chibi.
Nice challenge. A lot of new bodies into the game as well. It's changed the way the flow's gone. But there is plenty of time left in it.
Spokane just bringing on pretty quality side here as you bring on Luis Hill's goal of the year, but he's got 5 goals in USL Cup play. This is his 13th match now. He's the all-time goal leader for Spokane.
Lee Desmond's down now.
He's holding his head. This has just been a rough one for Sacramento injury-wise. You hope this is just nothing more than going to take a few minutes.
Yeah, and he actually, I'm not sure if contact came, but him and Chibi Okebu went for the same ball. With Pelaez. Looks like he's come out the worst. Lee Desmond, Neil Collins still trying to organize the team, make sure the new players on the field, and it's just to the side of the head. Hopefully that's just a contact thing versus anything more. Yeah, and it looks like it is. Just when you get rattled in the head, that jaw feels like it's not exactly where it should be. Get that clicking in your ear. You ever had that, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
brutal.
Great, right?
Collins aside up 3-0, but Bonner taken out of the game in the first half. Malongo replaced him with an ankle injury, and then Freddie Kleeman taken out after something to his right leg, and we'll see ultimately what that becomes. But right now the Republic is trying to see if they can remain healthy for this last 20 minutes. As Desmond walks back onto the pitch. Kyle Edwards finding Spalding, right back to Memo. And here comes Spokane. A little bit behind Alexandre, but unfortunately sent it backwards. They had something going there too. Mael finding Benitez. Benitez, he just tripped up. Couldn't get it through. Bryce Meredith. Republic, we're looking at number 4. Republic in this Group 1 with, of course, Spokane, but Athletic Club Boise, new expansion club, Oakland Roots, Monterey Bay, and Las Vegas Lights as well. Here comes Sacramento. Edwards. Edwards is brought down. Arturo Rodriguez continued, but the foul is given. And no reach to the back pocket. And there will be a set piece, however, for Sacramento.
Consistency, I think that's why the fans are upset. I mean, he flies right into Kyle Edwards here.
That's dangerous into that right ankle, too.
I think he meant that one. He was frustrated.
And Arturo's having a word. Well, New Mexico beating AB Alta 2-1. It is tied in the 74th between El Paso and Orange County, and Phoenix behind a goal to Colorado Springs. That's in Group 2. In Group 1, 1-1. Monterey Bay answers back at Oakland, and still no score between Las Vegas and Boise in the southern part of Nevada. Benitez, Arturo Rodriguez, what do you like here?
These kind of positions, I think it always favors the right footer. You can get a little bit of both. You can put it on target whilst getting some runners in there. If you're just looking against someone, you can go with that left foot. Put it right between the goalkeeper and the defenders.
It's Arturo. Ball won't dip well enough. And over the bar it goes. Goal kick here for Sean Lewis. Well, the USL and the CBS Sports Network kicks off the month of May. Detroit City, Lou City, 3 o'clock Eastern, May 2nd. Catch all the action on CBS Sports Network. Another whistle. Center of the park this time. Spokane side is third in the USL League One. Just 1 defeat, 4 wins, draw as well, 13 points. They find themselves in a 3-goal deficit. And as we've mentioned, they've had some moments in this game to make it interesting. And unfortunately, when it matters the most, the Republic have just been better. And now Arturo Rodriguez takes a shot.
There's been a yellow card.
Gallardo is hit with a yellow.
Card issued to Spokane Velocity. Number 7, Joe Gallardo. The 75th minute, yellow card presented by the Office of Traffic Safety and Caltrans.
Good, he's back on his feet, Arturo Rodriguez, and Gallardo goes in the book. He'll just have to be careful. It's going to be an uphill battle now for Spokane to qualify for the next round. Still doable. 3 games left in group play. Just a reminder, we play 4 group games. 6 teams in this group.
Benitez with the look, has it broken up. Fans were waiting to erupt.
I think he should have taken that shot on. He took that 1 extra touch.
They'll play 2 home, 2 away. That'll go for the next month or so. Hill awaits. Luis serving. He has been finding Memo Rodriguez. Probably a good game for Memo to get into. Just try to get some rhythm back after so much time away for injury.
He's one of those returning players who probably are on minute count, and just being aware of what that is for him. Gets a good run out, and you're just constantly just looking to try and build upon that. Referee's going to call Kyle Edwards for this one.
And another yellow comes out, and Republic are feeling it's not as even, and Gagi holding his nose. Not quite sure if he took an elbow.
Kyle Edwards.
So Kyle Edwards is now booked for Sacramento. They're going back to Memo. 19 appearances, 7 starts and assists with Sporting KC of MLS a season ago. Along with Mark Anthony Kay and Danny Crisostomo, 3 midfielders with some MLS experience. And all 3 of them have dealt with injuries. Had such a long list of midfielders. We're sort of not concerned about it, but man, you've needed almost all of them just to put out 18. The set piece here now for Spokane. 78th minute, another booking shown for the Republic. Gallardo driving, Ryan Spaulding ahead to it. The next USL Cup game is Monterey Bay on Saturday, June 6th. Club will also take on Athletic Club Boys, May 16th first on the road against Oakland Roots. And from that point on, we'll see whether or not Republic advance to the knockout stage. Gallardo moving forward. This is a good-looking ball, but another great defensive play from Lee Desmond. Gets a foot in there and just time and time again makes the important play in games like this where Spokane gets one back and they still feel like there's a hope, but a chance here. This is played all the way to Edwards, who's offside. And a change will be coming for the visiting side. It will be Ibrahim Covey, the Parisian. And he replaces Gagi.
Number 20, Ibrahim Covey. Substitutions presented by
Covey with Carolina Core last 2 seasons. Sacramento back home next Saturday, May 2nd against Orange County. USL Championship League play. And 3 straight on the road, including that USL Cup match in Oakland. Here's a chance now for Spokane to break. Pelaez in some space. Out here comes Danny Vitiello. Danny Vitiello with a tackle. The flag was up first.
That was close.
Really dangerous play.
We had a great view of that. He did well, Danny Vitiello. He wasn't to know that the flag had gone up. Looks like he's miles ahead, Luis Hill, but I think he timed his run really, really well. But the assistant referee has the perfect view of it.
Floated over the top. Running in some space is Spaulding. Arturo Rodriguez waits. He cuts back inside. Spaulding trying to get to the edge. The cross comes in. Here comes the step. Mr. Strong. Benitez. Why not? He has scored in about every big competition. It's his 2nd goal now against the Velocity. And it is 4-0 Republic in the 81st.
Another really well worked goal from Sacramento Republic. Ryan Spaulding comes into this game and continues to be a threat on that left-hand side. And the initial ball was a great one too, but Ryan Spaulding takes a deflection. Michel Benitez, good composure, gets a good clean touch on it and just roofs it, smashes it right into the roof of the net. 4 goals. Fans are happy, can't believe it. And what a start to this campaign for Republic. And that is 4-0.
Benitez, 2 goals in championship play. And he just continues to impress, doesn't he?
Yeah, what a find for the club. You know, you never quite know, you get players in who maybe haven't played in the league before or even played in the US. How they're going to adapt, how they're going to adjust, and he has just been, since day one, just a fantastic find for this organization, and he gives it every single thing day in, day out.
Gallardo moving forward. Gallardo trying to find a lane. Gallardo cuts it right back. Trying to do something. He's taking the whole world on by himself. And unfortunately, Republic shut it down. Willie, he sees a runner. Malongo would have been offside. Willie goes the other way. It's Kyle Edwards trying to take it off his chest. Edwards couldn't get to it. Goes to the ad boards. Benitez out of Sinaloa, Mexico. Had some time with Chivas. You're right. You felt like, well, who's this guy? Well, he might come off the bench. We'll see. He's kind of a utility guy for us. And early defensive injuries. And he was standout in 2025. And here in 2026, he's taken it to the next level. Republic now in possession.
Those injuries you mentioned in the center of the field as well, just his versatility, just having the ability. Ryan Spalding can slide into left back. Great touch, Memo.
He's played defensive mid, he's played left back. And it hits the official, unfortunately.
It's a yellow card, right? Getting his touch in.
It'll be a little bit of a drop ball. Nael Malongo with a brace tonight. Tyler Wolff scoring in his debut. And the exclamation point by Michel Benitez, 30-year-old second-year veteran for the Sacramento Republic here. And Sean Lewis, his first match of the 2026 season. He's got to face this Republic team.
Yeah, that one you'll want to remember, and he hasn't done much wrong, to be honest. Really well taken goals from the Sacramento Republic side.
Spokane looking to get one. And forever the Republic, every goal can count here, so you don't want to let anything easy, even though this game might be in hand. Kyle Edwards, it's a 1v3. He's just trying to dribble around. Can he do it? Takes a hit and tumbles down, and the whistle coming quite late.
And that's typically a sign. The referee was given a little word in his ear from maybe the fourth official, and there's going to be another substitution.
And Alexandre will be replaced here by Mark Hernandez. Hernandez with 9 appearances for Spokane a season ago out of Anaheim, California. Gallardo, he's active player, isn't he? He's really tried to put this team on his back and just create anything.
It was a wonderful run he had prior, a few minutes ago. Just couldn't get that last shot off, so many bodies around him, but it's really deceptive.
He's the type of player to me when we talk about standing out and being an opportunity to showcase your talent. There's plenty of teams, USL Championship, where their midfield looks a little bit weak, and he is a really solid attacking midfielder option that probably could help somebody out. He's had success here in Spokane. This ball's driven by Meredith. Spokane, he's got numbers in the box here. Looking to turn on it. It's just going to spray wide. A little bit too easy of a look, though.
Given far too much time and space in the box, Andre Lewis. And he's had a real good game as well. He'd be disappointed. First goal, he was the one that was exposed a little one-on-one against Tyler Wolff, but he's impressed. He's gone a little bit higher up the field as the games progress.
Spalding on the run. Arturo peeling back. And Spokane will take on Vegas on the May 17th weekend. And the USL Cup adventure. Malongo in space. Malongo's got a step here. Malongo trying to drag it back into some room here. Finds a teammate. It's Benitez.
Desmond had to be careful. Overcommit there. I think he's one of the ones that's on a yellow.
Arturo Rodriguez battling now. Memo's going to look. Memo's going to give it a ride. Saved by Lewis. Nope, it doesn't go out of play. Memo right back. Denied by Spokane. What a job by Mael Malongo to keep that in play. It looked like it was going to be a corner kick.
He's looked lively coming into this game, Memo Rodriguez. Hungry to get back playing, and he strikes that beautifully. Good save by the goalkeeper, Malongo. And then finds Memo Rodriguez once again. And it's going to be a corner kick. And they'd love to get another Sacramento Republic really put icing on the cake.
And it's not really running up the score. It might mean the difference whether you advance or not, depending on how the other three results go. Lee Desmond headed it down. Sean Lewis maybe didn't know much about it. Did he get a kick save out of it? Yeah. Either way, it might be another corner kick for Sacramento.
Yeah, Memo Rodriguez comes off the post. I think it was Lee Desmond initial flick. And then Memo just gets a little touch on it. Comes off the post and then goes back up off a Spokane player. The referee having a word. Someone in the middle. Oh, just delay this. The taking of this Atlas disposal corner kick.
Arturo Rodriguez, 2 hands up. Arturo driving. And Michel Benitez took one maybe right in the head. That is going to stop play. And this training staff will come out. There has been too many moments like this for Sacramento tonight. And there will be at least 4 minutes of stoppage time as we take an injury break here.
Great night. Neil Collins will be thinking about it. Strong performance from his side, but the negative coming out of this one is obviously the knocks and injuries they've taken. And you do feel for Dominic Vanner, Freddie Kleeman as well. I hope that their health will be good. Michel Benitez just comes off to the side of the field, and it looks like he'll be able to continue.
Anytime at apparent head injuries, staff's going to come out immediately. Take a glance. Republic trying to see this game out. Had to battle through some injuries so far this year, but yet Republic have lost just one game in championship play. That was here against El Paso. Just have another strong start to their year. They faded a little bit in 2025, but they look like one of the top 4, no doubt about it, in the championship's Western Conference. And of course, the heartbreak against Minnesota United in the U.S. Open Cup in penalties. After a couple of looks in regulation, did not go, so knocked out of the U.S. Open Cup, but a chance here to redeem themselves. They do just that. 4-0 advantage here late into the game. It's the final minutes of this one. Got a cool night in Sacramento. Dipped into the mid-50s here.
I hate to admit it, I'm freezing.
Yeah, you've lost your Scottish touch, my friend.
I have become soft. I've become softer.
Republic driving forward. Memo maybe didn't see Mensah awaiting. Ryan Spalding. There's Hernandez, who just checked into the game, now trying to draw a foul. Won't get one. And Momo just wants to see this game come to an end. Lee Desmond. Here comes Spokane again. Arturo Rodriguez stepping in, being held by Merritt. Dragged to the turf. Arturo will likely call for that yellow, and he gets it.
I was gonna say, I was like, ref, maybe call this early, but I know 1 minute left in this. Another yellow card. That's a lot on the night. Thankfully, been no red cards, so all these players will be able to be playing in the next game.
One thing I'll say, it's really great when make proclamations. Like the USL Cup's really great because you get to see a lot of goals. There's a lot of action, and didn't disappoint tonight. We got that. 4 goals. Sacramento takes the victory in the 3 points in the group stage. They've got 3 more to play to see if they can get out of it, but a great way to begin it. And a valiant effort by Spokane, who unfortunately did probably not deserve this quite the score, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Mael Malongo, our Western Health Advantage man of the match, a brace as he comes into the game for Dominic Vonner, and what an impact it was. And Sacramento with the victory at him.
Yeah, thoroughly deserved. A lot of credit to Spokane. They came out early and looked probably the more impressive side. Sacramento hit them on the break. Tyler Wolf got a goal on his debut, and as we just saw, Mael Malongo 2 goals. And then Michel Benitez capped it all off with a 4th. Not only 4 goals, but clean sheet as well.
The Republic take the Prinx Tires USL Cup first match in their group stage. More to come here on the post-game show from Sacramento.
At Precision Garage Door, there's nothing we haven't seen and nothing we can't fix. The biggest concern we hear is, my car is trapped. I can't get to work. That's why we provide same-day solutions. At Precision, garage doors and openers are all we do, and we know tomorrow is too late. Quality service quickly. That's what you get with Precision. Right now, get a Precision Garage Door tune-up for only $69.95. 25-point inspection, adjustment, and lubrication included. Call Precision Garage Door today.
Precision Garage Door Service, the name you trust.
If we can bring new life into the world, why can't we bring new hope to those who need it most? If we can remove cancer, why can't we remove hunger? If we can rebuild bodies, why can't we rebuild entire communities? Better health takes more than healthcare. UC Davis Health. Believe in better.
Sacramento can't beat it. Here comes Gurr, and here goes the goal!
Since 1977, Pack Heating and Air has been keeping Sacramento families comfortable. For 3 generations, we continue to deliver expert AC repair and energy-efficient installations. Our seasoned pros do it right the first time, backed by superior products and award-winning service. With 0 hassle and no sales pressure, our goal is to earn relationships through reliability. Call 916-409-0768 or visit packheatingandair.com today. Pack Heating and Air, where comfort and value meet.
At Sky River Casino. Catch all the action with rewards that add up and up. Experience new heights. With 18 restaurants, bars, and lounges, there's something for everyone. Enjoy over 80 table games, more than 2,100 slot machines, and our thrilling high-limit room. Savor the win. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Join today at skyriver.com.
You're nothing short of unique. Your goals, your experiences, but most importantly, your health. Cookie cutter health coverage just doesn't cut it. Western Health Advantage provides what really matters. Flexible plans that work for your individual needs. Support for healthy obsessions, getting more than the basics. Care that uplifts our community. That's my advantage. Whether you get insurance from an employer or covered California, make the healthy switch and find your advantage at westernhealth.com.
Let's take a look now as we welcome you back to Sacramento, our Power Business Technology image of the match. Lyle Malongo celebrating, getting the Tower Bridge Battalion scarf. Gotta love it. Feeling good. Lee Desmond feeling good. Another great performance. But here is our image of the match. It's Arturo Rodriguez. 2 assists tonight. We talked about the goals. How about his performance?
Yeah, another great performance by him. He's a good addition to this side this year. Very creative and doing what he's brought in to do. Create goals. Some photo opportunities right there. Malongo, Lee Desmond. Nice selfie. It's a keeper. Get that right angle.
And speaking of, and what a way to say I've arrived in Sacramento. Tyler Wolf, welcome to Sacramento and letting everybody know that you're here, my friend. Congratulations on your first goal in the first 5 minutes of stepping on the pitch here.
Happy to get this opportunity and be in market, see the fans, be with the guys. Yeah, just super happy to get the win.
Yeah, Tyler, welcome. Welcome to Sacramento. What a great way to introduce yourself. How many days did you get to practice with the team or anything?
I got maybe 1 or 2 days.
Oh man, it looked like you've been here for a while. Yeah, well done. How's it been integrating with the new players? Did you know anyone prior to coming here?
Yeah, I know a few, Jack and Forster. It's good to see them again, and some of the guys in MLS that I've played against. Yeah, like I said, good to meet the guys. Yeah, good day. Good to start off on a front foot.
Well, you made it look easy, and Sacramento has obviously been a club that's been atop the USL Championship, and we're really excited to have you. What do you think you're kind of placed in this, and how you fit in with the rest of this team? Is this exactly sort of the style that you like to play, and sort of where this team is trying to go?
Yeah, for sure. I think looking at this roster, it's a solid team from top to bottom. So super happy to be a part of this team. I think my qualities align with what they're looking for, and yeah, it was good to just be with the guys and just compete and be on the field.
Well, it's great. And then we saw some other great, fantastic play from you. Excited to see more of you. Congratulations on the win tonight and your first USL Cup. And hopefully we'll see a lot more of those goals coming up here in the coming weeks and months.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Take care. Thank you very much. That is Tyler Wolf, the newest member of the Sacramento Republic. And for Sacramento, this is a big 4-goal performance against the Spokane side. 16 shots tonight, 5 on target. And for velocity, you look at 12 shots, 4 on target. I mean, they were right there. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get them to go.
They could not, and they're going to be a tough team to beat. You go up to Spokane, and we spoke about doing a little research and watching them. They're a fun team to watch. It just didn't quite come off from in front of the goalie to try and get it past Danny Vitiello tonight, which is no easy task. But I was impressed with parts of their game. Defensively, they did look a little bit vulnerable, and Sacramento exploited that, and obviously getting the 4 goals, 3 points, and results in the other games kind of going their way.
We'll let you know, Adam, when SRFC wins, you win a free 10-piece chicken McNuggets, minimum $2 purchase next day through McDonald's app. Go Republic! It's, of course, a participating McDonald's, so everybody a winner tonight from Sacramento. Well, great night. Way to start off the group stage for the Republic. All smiles on the pitch. And for the Republic, take this little bit of momentum back into championship play. Right back next weekend. Get your tickets. You don't have it. Of course, we'll have the match as well for you. For our entire indomitable broadcast crew, for our producer, David Saunders. He's Adam Moffat. I'm Rob McAllister. Have a great rest of your weekend. The Republic take the victory in the Prinx Tires USL Cup. First match of group play.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.